Himachal Pradesh Minister Vikramaditya Singh is with me tonight. Vikramaditya, you know, there is no paper. There is no paper. There is no National Herald paper, but there are advertisements that you're giving to it. How can you give advertisements when the newspaper? How can you give advertisements when the newspaper does not exist?
No, I take strong objections to your one-sided view of this entire story that you have just narrated here. I have the highest regards for you. But firstly, I take objection of calling the Congress party as a whole corrupt and the entire sequence of events.
I stand by everything I've said.
Yeah, but I also want to fact check you that none of the cases, whether you have spoken about the cases during the Nehru era, whether you have spoken about the cases during the Bofors or the so-called 2G scam, they all have fallen flat in the court of law.
Yeah.
So the Republic TV as such is nobody to cast aspersions on anything.
Vikram, you have your reasons to protect your party. I ask you to answer my question, and my question is very simple. 1 minute, Vikram. See, you wanted to come on my program, and I have respected your wish. 1 minute. I would like to place on record, Vikram. Vikram, I would like to place on record. I would like to place on record that you chose to come on my program, and I have respected your wish. Now, let me set the record straight. 1 minute, Vikram. 1 minute, Vikram. Vikram, 1 minute. People, yeah, okay, I have requested you. Now you've come, but we've come on a subject. Now, let me ask you one thing.
But I will give my viewpoints.
Of course, but you have to answer the question. This is not your political rally.
I understand.
Yeah, if you want a political rally kind of situation, there are many channels you can go to. You will get a political rally situation out there. Vikram, see, Vikram, if you are using my program to show your unswerving loyalty to the Vadra Gandhi family, best of luck. But I don't give two hoots. I'm asking you the question.
You know me very well. I'm not a person.
Well, you know me well too, and then I'm asking you my question. I'm asking you my question. 1 minute, please. Now let's get serious, Vikram. When advertisements are given to any newspaper by any government, 2 or 3 things are kept in mind. 1, does the newspaper exist or does the media house exist? Second, what is the viewership established as per, either a IRS or BARC or something? What is the established viewership or readership of that newspaper? And then on that basis, funds can be allocated in a fair manner. This is not your money. Many politicians like you may feel it's our money we are giving. No, it's not your money. First of all, you must get that clear. So when you are giving the money and then you have this, your Chief Minister Sukhu has the blatant misuse of public funds to promote the National Herald, on what basis are you giving ads to a newspaper that does not exist?
Firstly, I understand the difference between the individual funds and the government funds, and I very well know that the government funds come from the taxpayers' money. So you don't need to give me summons over that, Arnab.
Put me on air. I know why you're putting the graphics. Yes. But the paper does not exist. 1 minute. The paper, Vikram, the moot point is this.
This call has
does the paper exist?
See, that is for the party to decide.
No, it's not for the party to decide. It's a fact. 1 minute, Vikram. See, Vikram now. See, you are on a difficult ground. You're on a slippery wicket, and just watch viewers how his wicket's going to fall. See, the question is, Vikram, does the newspaper exist? The newspaper does not exist.
The newspaper has been in existence.
Has been maybe in 1957. Does the newspaper exist today?
In 1947.
Does the newspaper exist today?
It has gone through its ups and downs.
No. Does the newspaper exist today?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Maybe in a digital form.
No. Okay, now let me tell you, first of all, I'm not sure of that. So let me assume the newspaper exists in a digital form. Now, even advertising in a digital form is qua the potential viewership or readership or established ComScore record of the newspaper. Now, my question to you is, if you are putting public funds to promote a Congress-affiliated newspaper, you're going to have to justify it, especially when there is financial distress in your state.
There have been instances where a lot of local dailies in Himachal Pradesh, and I'm not talking about today, I'm talking over the year, over the period of time, where a lot of local Himachali dailies are given advertisements by the state government, and I can name you.
But disproportionate. One minute. No. Yes, let me ask you. When Sukhu is asked, when Sukhu is asked,
the official mouthpiece of the Congress.
So you are saying that's the problem. No, Vikram.
Instances earlier.
Vikram, you are now
affiliated to other organizations. I can quote the organizer during the previous BJP governments have also been given advertisement. So this is not something new. This has been going on in all governments, in all parties, all over the country, and the same cases in Himachal Pradesh also.
No. Your argument is Vikram. Your argument is
viewership. Arnab, you should listen to the other person also.
Vikram, you should also listen to the counter here because the counter is extremely strong. My counter is when Sukhu was asked, 1 minute, I'm not blaming you, but you got this chief minister. You know why he says, I've given ads? He says to the reporter, National Herald is our newspaper. First of all, he must correct himself. There is no newspaper. There is a digital website. And there is no justification for putting crores of rupees in a small digital website. But on the basis that it is our newspaper, and hence we are giving ads to it.
See, I am telling you that this newspaper has been affiliated with the Congress party and it was established by the first Prime Minister of India.
But you got to be fair. The charge against you is that you violated DAVP norms.
And over the period of time, I'm telling you, you spoke about the viewership. There have been instances where a lot of local dailies in Himachal Pradesh have been getting advertisements in this government also and in the previous regime also. This argument of yours is not
So correct. You're acknowledging that you're doing something wrong. You're being partisan.
No, there is nothing wrong in it.
Of course there is something wrong in it. You got to, no, you are saying, okay, now listen, we got to understand. 1 minute. Yes. Tesla's growth is 2% year on year. Thanks to the political generosity of Congress governments, the National Herald has 65% growth year on year. And I am asking as a journalist to you tonight, Vikram, that you got to be fair. If you're making excessive, irregular payments to a website and then defending it, saying it's our newspaper, then you should use your personal funds. You should use your, if Vikramaditya Singh or Sukhu uses his personal money to fund National Herald, I have no problem. But if you're using Himachal Pradesh government money to pay National Herald, then you have to be asked that this is shady advertising revenue. And let me tell you,
it is not paying. It is paying in the form of advertisement. And I am again quoting
and Himachal. 1 minute. No.
That there have been instances earlier where the RSS mouthpiece organizer has been funded by the previous BJP.
Now you're getting caught in a trap here.
I am not getting caught in a trap. I am stating facts. If you
I ask you this. I ask you this. Tell me, how does the National Herald get ad revenue comparable or higher than major dailies like Dainik Savera or Amar Ujala, despite their vastly larger readership? Can you provide a transparent breakdown of the criteria used by the Himachal Pradesh government to determine ad revenue, ad budget allocations, particularly why a weekly publication like the National Herald is getting preferential treatment?
See, at the moment, I don't have statistics with me.
But I have the statistics, Vikram, and I am putting statistics, you're attacking me. You don't have statistics, you're defending yourself.
No,
Let me tell you.
I am not attacking you. I am just bringing facts on record. That's what I'm saying.
Now, I ask you another question. Vikram, see, there's only right or wrong. Right now, see, the thing is, despite the National Herald's relatively and significantly lower viewership compared to, say, Punjab Kesari or Amar Ujala, these are 18 million, 40 million. It is receiving ad revenue from Himachal Pradesh government that is disproportionately high. That is only 50% lower than Punjab Kesari's. Now, the question here is, can you explain the rationale behind this allocation? Given the fact that National Herald is a weekly English publication and it's getting incomparable to national Hindi dailies. You see, you got to give me a logic, Vikram. I'm still waiting your logic.
No, I've understood the logic, and National Herald is a national newspaper. You have your own contentions about it, whether it is a daily or it is a weekly or whatever it is. But I am telling you that the advertisements.
But
have been given,
don't you have an oversight
keeping all the
mechanism?
standards
Don't you
in
have
mind,
an
keeping all the
oversight
due process of
Yeah,
law in mind?
see,
and
don't-
it has been done in accordance with all
I don't know why
and
I don't know
local
why I look at you tonight and I have a feeling that you agree with me actually.
No, I always say what I want to say. You know me very well.
No,
as
you
an
agree with
individual, you know me, yes. And I am saying what I am saying, yes.
Okay. Vikram, that you are. I appreciate your coming tonight. It's a difficult spot. But at least one good thing about Vikram is, even if it's a difficult issue, he comes here and we have this powwow. I disagree with you, but respectfully so. Vikram, thank you very much.
You can always disagree, but I will always bring up facts, and I will always fact check you, Arnab.
Should we continue this fight for 5 minutes longer?
No, it's okay.
I can. See, the ED's charge sheet highlights that 38.4 crores in fake rent advances collected by AJL without valid agreements, with payments made on instructions from senior Congress
These
leaders.
are just mere allegations, Arnab.
Do you have any oversight mechanisms to verify the legitimacy of National Herald's financial partners?
After a long period of 10 years, what was the ED doing?
Tell me one thing, these advertisements are also interesting from Congress-affiliated bodies. They are like birthday wishes, congratulatory messages. Crores of rupees for birthday messages. Vikram, seriously?
No, but that is
You're not Unilever. Unilever.
Advertisements.
For
As a
happy birthday.
politician, I can
Happy
tell you,
birthday messages.
These messages in any newspaper is a very common thing. And people greet and facilitate their leader through newspapers. It is not only through in AJL, it is in all the dailies in all.
Yeah,
the
let them
country.
pay for it. Why is Himachal government paying for it?
No, I don't think so that any advertisement regarding a birthday has been given by the
There have been from Congress-affiliated bodies, congratulatory messages, birthday wishes. It's like, seeking tribute.
No, there is nothing like that.
Vikram, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you. That's been great.